and set us on. You burn the rope and set us on. You burn the rope and saved us. Now you're a hero. You managed to beat the whole damn thing. We're happy you made it, but how are you gonna spend the rest of this day? Maybe watch a video. Maybe press refresh and start again.
Alright, hit refresh.
Now you're a hero. You managed to beat the whole damn game.
Alright, who wants to play next? I'm serious. Alex?
We can pick it over there. Okay.
I'm not fighting
Oh.
for
You can close it. Mass Effect 2 is not part of our class.
No.
Who wants to play?
I will do it. This is a great game.
Levi, Alex. Nicole, can you
What?
consider the background picture somehow?
An hour and 13 minutes ago.
Alright, Levi, yes, show them the other aspects of you have to burn the rope.
Let's see. There aren't that many.
Oh, hey, you have weapons.
They did tell you have weapons.
You should attack the Colossus without the rope.
I mean, clearly.
No, seriously, you should actually do that. You can't hurt him with your weapon.
Yes.
To kill him, you have to burn the rope. Can you right-click the screen?
Yes. That would use him
With the... Also, you can't really die. What's the button for firing?
Go
Face
face
the Colossus.
Do it.
Fight him with your weapons.
Ow. It's actually it is actually doing things for him.
Alright,
Wait. Can you actually get the life bar down to 0?
No, I'm pretty sure it always
what was
does
like
that.
what was like the second roll or the third roll? Like,
Yeah,
your weapons can't hurt. Alright,
I
can
feel
you
betrayed.
walk into him? Alright. Alright.
No.
Now follow the directions of the game.
Okay. Actually, I wonder.
Gonna get the fire.
he looks so
Shut up.
confused.
Noah did it in one try.
God, guys, the point isn't to win. The point is clearly to slam into the Colossus repeatedly.
Oh yeah, I was gonna try to hurt him with fire.
Levi, you're all like, oh, I'm so good at this.
I didn't say that. I said I like this game. Also, I know how to win because we just did it.
Even backed up into it. Make sure
It's true.
Okay, thank you, Levi.
Yeah.
Thank you, Noah and Levi. That was excellent demonstration. I'm also going pretty slow. Do you guys want me to move a little faster?
Whatever.
I know you guys have lives.
No, I don't. You're mistaken.
Lives?
Lives or wives?
Lives.
Somebody have the lottery.
If you let him
Okay.
Have you heard 1950s?
All right. So let's talk about you have to burn the rope. Okay. Most of you guys have not played this game before. You guys are laughing a lot. I don't know what was so funny. I do actually. So why was this game funny?
It is subversive of the very concept of what it means to be.
How so?
Well, no, that's actually true.
Yeah.
Most games have things like difficulty and consequences for running into enemies. And like, sometimes, like, that could have been a puzzle game where you have to figure out what you have to do to beat this otherwise unkillable enemy, except they tell you exactly what to do.
That was weird, right?
Could have been an action game, but the action was like irrelevant.
Okay. So wait, what do you mean it was irrelevant? That was the game.
No, I mean like the action elements instead of the burning the rope. we're looking at the burning the rope as ontologically distinct from the axe throwing, which I'm determining the action of the game.
Okay. All right. So, okay, first of all, the game was funny. That's fine. Okay. And you said it kind of defied our video game norms, right?
Yes.
All right. Defies norms. That's cool. Funny things tend to do that. You said the ontology of the what was pointless?
I said the action of the game.
The action of the game was pointless, but
Yeah.
what mattered was what?
Just burning the rope.
Okay. I mean, that seems like it's part of the action of the game, but I get what you're saying, that, like, you have weapons and they're pointless.
Right.
And they serve no other purpose in the game, so they're really, like, they're just superfluous.
Right.
Okay.
There's only one meaningful action that you can
Yeah. It seems like the weapons are almost there just so they can say you can't hurt him with your weapons.
Okay. What did you guys think when you saw those, like, statements at the beginning? Those three.
I thought they were setting up a puzzle.
You thought they were setting up a puzzle.
I thought there
Okay.
was going to be a rope above them, but it was going to be either hard to get to, or maybe hard to burn. Maybe you don't have to touch it with fire. Maybe you have to like fall straight down it or something. I don't know.
Okay. So, you didn't actually believe that, like, they were going to tell you the game and it was that simple. That's not usual to games.
No, I believed everything they were saying was true, but I believed there was something else they were.
There was going to be a trick. Okay.
I recall, like, the first time I played it, thinking that it was, those statements were pretty ominous, and having a degree of apprehension towards what would be.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's an ominous game. You, like, fall into this tunnel and there's, like, this music playing. It's, like, really... Remember the music? It was like... It starts and you start walking and, like...
It's the classic you're trapped in with the boss
Right?
thing.
Right? You're trapped in this little cave. Like, kind of reminds me of, like, the boss battle in Mario when you fight Bowser. You have to go, like... maybe you don't remember that, but... Anyway. Yeah, I mean, it definitely creates an environment that seems really serious. Or, like, reminiscent of the kind of games we normally play. But it ended up being... kind of dumb. Because you don't really... It wasn't that epic. It seemed like it was really epic, and then it wasn't that epic. And, why do you think they made that game?
I mean, I'm guessing in some ways people who made it were probably trying to do something similar to what you're doing, except a little bit more like angry. Maybe just like criticizing people's attitude toward the game, and maybe even the people who make the games, just pointing out like every place you have these very linear expectations of games, and like the fact, pointing out that they're usually conformed to, and usually it about amounts to you go in somewhere, the door's going to close, you're going to be there at the boss. There's a few things you have to do, and then you beat the boss sort of automatically in some ways.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I think that's fair. I mean, the game is super ambiguous because the creators are just like, we just thought this is a fun game, right? It's good. There's a full YouTube like walkthrough, and like there's like even written out directions. Like if you need like full like written out or video walkthrough of how to beat the game, it's a full on game, right? So yeah, it certainly seems to be defying the normal conception of like a linear kind of game. What about that song at the end? What was the song about?
The song was a commentary on the game itself. It's like now you have to figure out something to do with the rest of your day. Like clearly a commentary on like how much time people spend on video games.
Maybe. Maybe.
Also a commentary on how irrelevant your actions really are, because I mean here basically you have everything spelled out for you. Our video game is really that much more difficult that, you finish doing all of these things, and like they were just the things that the programmers arbitrarily decided that you would do. Why do you feel a sense of accomplishment for that? Why did you feel the need to beat it? I think those are things that are present in both the song and the game.
Yeah. Well, and I also think that's a good point, because like earlier when we were mentioning things we like about video games, like one of the things that comes up is some kind of like freedom, or that it's not a linear game, that like you can go here, like shoot these hookers, then go over here and shoot these hookers, or you can do it in the opposite order. Like, and it's like, well, really, that freedom is completely illusory. Like the programmers built in the fact that you would have those two choices, and you could do one or the other. Like you couldn't play Grand Theft Auto where you just wanted to go to the grocery store to get some milk. Like
You just haven't unlocked that level yet.
Okay. You guys are awesome. This is like, I think this game is exemplary because it kind of reveals a lot about what we think about games in general, and also about what games could possibly be. And you guys already bring up a lot of things. So I'm gonna put down difficulty.